Hello, my name is Sekhet. We are playing Road of the Worrier 4, as of yet unsubtitled. Really episode 1. I think this is the world we're gonna try to play in for a while. We picked this spot basically because we have mine colonies in the pack. I want a easily flattenable area, and while there are some hills, they're really not too bad. And like the water's down there, we can raise that up too. We should have plenty of room here for a nice sized colony. But I have to like gather resources. It's bad, folks. We have some iron and some other random things that we found, including a couple of diamonds, but what we don't really have is, number one, much in the way of decent food. We'll take these buns with us. Those are pretty good. Where am I putting the seeds? In here. Yeah, we got like 4 iron. That's not really gonna do it, so I'm gonna go gather some resources. And before we go, since we found a little bit of glowstone in that village, I want to make this spot just a little bit safer. We are going to craft up a feral flare lantern with the glowstone dust and a little gold and a little glass. And we're going to replace this lantern with it. That'll place lights in a 16 block radius. It would be, probably better to move it down, but it'll be fine. It'll light up in a nice big area, and it'll be relatively safe here. Now, speaking of relatively safe, I did take out the crazy undead mod. It looked like that was going to be really distracting, and I want to mess around with mine colonies. Thought I'd check out some of the local scenery. There's one of these dungeon crawl structures, not far at all from our base. But there's also whatever this thing is. It's very fancy looking. It sounds like it's full of villagers. We do need a few more villagers. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Hello. Come with me. It's a bar! This must be from the Let's Do Brewery mod. Yeah. That's what all this stuff is. Come here. Nice. Now what do we do? Can we just nice. And then we shift click to place. Okay. And the barrels is not very much. What about, there's a bar counter? Cabinets. This is great. We need a bed, too. Why are there so many zombies down there? Now there was something else. Yeah, there's this here. It's some kind of tower. It's a tower with a spawner of some kind. Let's see if we can get rid of that real quick. That's the chain. Alright. There'll be plenty of... Darn it. There'll be plenty of spawners around for us to play with. Let's see. And up here... Sounds like there's some spiders, doesn't it? Spiders of some variety somewhere. Let's see. I don't know what this is from. It's cool. I like it. Can I get out of here? Yeah. Okay, so there's just a random spider up here. Oh, there is a spawner. Okay. Let's, see. What was that? Oh, were those Vexes? I don't want to... I'm in no... Yeah, those were Vexes, I heard. There it is. You don't have much armor. Okay. There's a bell all the way up there. I bet there's something else, too. Let's see. Well, there are these barrels, which look like they're just, Oh, you know, I'll bet this is from, that crazy undead mod we uninstalled. That's why there's no loot in any of this stuff. Alright. Now, the first thing that we're gonna make with Easy Villagers, we need a little bit of stone. There we go. We're gonna make an iron farm. This, as you might suspect, will generate some iron. That's a cleric. I'm gonna hang on to the cleric just for fun. We'd need a brewing stand for him anyway, but we will have to revisit that village. Where are we gonna put this thing? We'll just put it right here for now. And we'll throw the brewmeister in there. Slowly, we'll produce iron and the occasional poppy. Now next up, we're gonna want a farmer, and we're gonna want a breeder. All simple vanilla materials. We'll put our farmer right here, and our breeder right here, so we can see him a little better. We're gonna throw... Where's our boys? Here we go. Takes 2 to tango in the breeder. And the farmer block is not to be confused with the farming trading profession. This guy will actually grow food for us. So we're gonna have him grow potatoes that we will then give to these villagers, and they will make little babies, and once we get them, we'll go from there. Looks like I want to say level 4. Let's see. Level 3. Okay. Pretty big. We're going to see if there wasn't, we got that cleric from somewhere, right? So there's got to be... What is this? Ars Magica. An affinity tome. Okay. That's cool. Now we need the cabbage and tomato. Now this is the GUI for the breeder. We're just going to throw the potatoes in there. Eventually they're going to take some and make a little baby. We have some shears. We need to find some wool. It shouldn't be too hard to find. Oh, I just heard something. What was it? Here's another waystone. What is that? What is happening? Alright, we're grabbing this. That's a record. I think it's cycling that does that. I'll find it and turn that off. Crying out loud, that scared me. Now these places are from ice and fire. They usually have a little bit of loot. Now, this thing always spawns a ghost whenever you open it, so you might as well just grab what you can. These graveyard soils also spawn ghosts at night. Won't clean those up. More. We might be able to use that for something at some point. Now there's usually a couple of wither roses around, some skulls. These places are, worth neutralizing. What kind of wood? It's dark oak, okay. I wonder if we can get it to drop a sapling. Let's see. No, they're all placed. Anything else in here? Another skull? Alright, we got a couple emeralds. That's nice. Oh, hey, a maned wolf. They're from Alex's. Pretty cool. But it's not a sheep's. Oh, and bear's up there. Sheep at last. Gimme. So yeah, these guys are coming along. Sure enough, a couple baby villagers. Now we could just put a baby villager in the world, so it will grow up. They won't just grow up in, an item form like this. Or we could throw them into an incubator, and they'll stay in there and they'll come out the bottom. You can pipe in and hopper in and out of these things. We will be doing that, but this will do for now. Okay, went mining and got some redstone. Means we can make a couple of traders, which, as you might expect, will allow you to trade. Villagers in a block. We'll pop them right out here, it'll be fine. Now, they are going to need workstations. We're going to go ahead and start with a pair of stickmans. Now, you'll note that they don't retain their old jobs. You throw them in there, they're stickmans. We can cycle the trades. There we go. There's a stickmans. There's another stickmans. I ran into some pillagers, and we got our first perk from Corral Tombstone. I think we're going to spend a point in Shadow Walker, which will allow us, I think, to pass hostile mobs a little bit closer without them noticing. We shall see. Anyway, to take full advantage of the stickman, we need some spruce. We'll probably need some spruce anyway. So we're going to go over by all this snow and see if we can't find us any. We're going to try to find some leather on the way in case we run into powdered snow. That's a big one. Anyway, I did find some cows far enough away that I probably won't be using them. Come on. A couple more saplings, guys. You can do stuff with dragon bones. I don't know that we have everything we need to do anything with them yet. But, light as a rabbit. Walk on powdered snow without sinking. Whether you can use these immediately, though, or not, they're always worth picking up if you spot them. 19 and a level 5. Are there more bones? Yeah. Thought there might be more. Alright. Let's get a look up here. If we can get up here. Oh, there's a sweat bee. Let's see if we can get it to, if it goes back into its nest, we'll take it with us. We would have to get one of these, we would have to try to summon it in cold biomes, so that's a lucky find. I found another one of those apotheosis towers. The lunar gem. That's a lot of cold damage. We could slap that on a sword. And come on, let me up. It's like more bookshelves in here than normal, it seems like, but no chest, I guess? Well, let's see. Is there anything under the bookshelves? Doesn't look like it, does it? Ah, there's the chest. let's pick up the rest of these bookshelves. Like a ton of enchanted books. All pretty cool. Yeah, the slime is probably the most interesting thing in there. I've laid out an area here, just kind of marked it off with these little cobblestone corners. It's there's 2 chunks by 2 chunks. We're gonna go ahead and make a megatorch. Now the megatorch will prevent hostile mobs from spawning in a 64 block radius from its center. It's very, very powerful. We are going to make ourselves a town hall, because we're going to be starting mine colonies. And we're going to let that cook while we're doing other things. Namely building and getting some farms together. So we're going to start with a town hall and a builder. What will we need? We'll need a door of some variety. Here we go. Alright, now the town hall will summon 4 colonists. One of them will become a builder, and we're going to have them just immediately start building the builder's hut. Both manually ourselves and with the help of the colonists, we're going to be flattening most of this area. But for now, we'll place our megatorch. And we got a builder's tool. Very good. Here's our town hall. We're going to use the build tool, and we're going to... There's something... The Shire. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna build a couple of colonies, I think. And the first one we're gonna build is gonna be this this Shire. Okay, so we can see, as long as we have the build tool, what this thing's footprint is gonna be. We're gonna move it down just a little bit. That way, I mean, whatever way, south is the word that I'm searching for. And then we're gonna move it this way quite a good bit. We're gonna have this be sort of even with our... Yeah, that's actually perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and mark the corners. And once the corners are marked, we're going to right-click with the build tool to go back into the GUI. Hit the green check mark, and it's placed the block. We're going to run over here. We're going to found the colony. We're going to call it the Shire. There we go. Sign covenant, found colony. Now we can't build anything with the colonists until we have a builder's hut. So we're going to place it, again with the building tool, always with the building tool. We're going to select the builder's hut. We'll take the first one. And let's see. What are we looking at here? Huh. Let's move it over this way. These can be deceptive. Is this just all gonna be dirt? I mean, maybe, right? But what's this? Okay, that looks like an entrance. Right? That's gotta be an entrance. And I think we want it to be one more down. Okay, so maybe there really is just a big pile of dirt there because it's a hobbit hole. But now we've got this down at y = 68, which is going to be sort of our ground level. We'll go ahead and build it. Find the hut block. Some buildings have extra help pages. Here, okay, I understand. Okay, we've already got our first builder assigned. We're just gonna go ahead and build it. Now, I don't know where she is. There she is. Oh, there's one of them anyway. There she is. I recognize the uniform. We've also got Tony here. Now she's got an exclamation mark over her. And as you might expect...
If you say so.
Let's see, I'm a colony master. You underestimate my power. Alright. She's probably gonna need a couple things. And we'll be keeping up with her till she's all set. She's gonna kinda get the lay of the land. And she's probably gonna want some shears. Oh no, I guess she just breaks grass now. That's good. She will want a shovel eventually. Right.
I can't work like that.
Okay, a stone shovel. That's good. I thought she'd have to start with wooden. But, for now, we have to do all this with her manually. That will quickly change. We're just gonna put the stone shovel in her inventory.
Without this, I can't work.
Yes. Give her the shovel. And the little gear and exclamation point will disappear. And she'll start clearing dirt. Now we're gonna put one more building in the queue. That's a residence. As you might expect, that's where these guys live. And we're gonna place it, this is 68. Okay, that's our ground level. It really is best to have these flat. Fundamentals, residence, we'll do the first one. And then, using our little guides, we'll figure out exactly where we want it to go. We're gonna have it... This is gonna be a very close-knit community, folks. We're gonna have these as close together as we can manage. Alright. Now sometimes they'll tell you they need, like, a cobblestone, but you can look into the required resources and fill it up with whatever you have. In this case, it is 2 cobblestone. We'll have to get her some. Okay. There's one builder's hut. Let's see. Yeah, okay.
What's it today, then?
Yeah. Okay, what do you got on? Just your shovel. Okay. So I've already selected the block down here. It's like way down here. For her to build a residence. She should start on it right away. And we're going to think about the next job block. That next block is going to be a warehouse, which we're going to set up just like this. There we go. We're also going to want to make a clipboard. I think we have like one more leather lying around here somewhere. Okay, no we do not have the leather, but we can... We're at 67, we're at 60. Is it 67 or is it 68 that we're doing? This one's at 68. I already can't remember. Anyway, it is 68. I get confused because when you walk on the path, you're technically down a block. But let's see here. Okay, we got the Shire. This, I believe, though, is craftsmanship and storage. Okay. Let's see. We're at 68. I feel like this whole thing is, yeah. Is that what we want? Well, that's the entrance. I feel like we want the entrance at 68. And then what? Okay, it steps down a little bit. What is this gonna look like at top level? It's gonna look like that. I think that's right. I've had the experience of building these deep into the ground, so I'm trying to be careful. Alright, we'll get it in position and put it in the queue. Now we're going to want to get into functional storage pretty quickly. I've set us up a little temporary area. We'll just take all of these. We're just going to use it for storage. Now, these are cool if you've never seen them. They each hold, by default, 32 stacks of a single item. There's also like a 2-drawer version that holds 16 stacks, and then like there's a 2x2 that holds 8 stacks in each little section. We're going to make a bunch of them, and we're going to move a lot of our bulk stuff out here. Now, we're definitely going to need a stone cutter to make our lives easier. We are also going to want an architect's, there it is, an architect's cutter. Okay, so that's full logs, huh? Alright, that's fine. The architect's cutter is how we're going to make many of the blocks that our colonists are going to ask us for. Slot this right down here for now. There we go. Go ahead and make this. And it looks a lot like a stone cutter. It's got this cool interface. I forget what we need to make. Okay, so it's actually oak on oak, the plane. So not the most visually interesting, but if we were to put stone in here, you can see the possibilities. We need 10 of these. Just like the stone cutter. Now we don't have any storage space left over there for all our random stuff either. So what we're gonna do is we're going to get into sophisticated storage. First step are these oak chests, which you make with chests and redstone torches. There's quite a few things we can do with these, including dye them, but it's the iron chests, possibly the copper chests, that I am definitely most interested in. Our iron farm's been doing an amazing job. This is not enough to get us started. There we go. 5 iron chests. These have as much storage space as a regular chest, and they also have 2 upgrade slots, which is something we may be getting into. Now, one thing we have to make anyway, and it also appears to be part of the warehouse recipe, is a courier's hut. We're going to make 2 of them. That's 1 iron boot to do that. You can do just 1 with leather boots. We're going to put it away for now. The warehouse comes with its own courier. That would be pretty awesome. Also, it's raining. Here's the warehouse. These racks are the storage. If you take them away, well, your couriers can't put stuff in them. If you add more, your couriers don't know they're there. They just have to be where, where they are in the blueprint for them to work. So best just to let the builders do it. There's like this, this courier's hut. They placed it down. So I'm gonna try to build it. I don't know if it gets built right into the thing. Like, I guess so. We'll see. Now, these guys are gonna get hungry pretty quickly. So, we're gonna make them a restaurant to eat at. And then we're gonna make one of these, let's see, a cowhand's hut. We'll just need 1 raw beef. And raise cattle. We're going to use an easy villager to get wheat. Now, I did end up killing another cow. So we can make ourselves a clipboard. And what we do with this thing is we come over here to a builder's hut. No, not to a builder's hut? No, this one is the town hall one. There's another thing like this that we'll get to later, but this will tell us everything that's needed for somebody in the colony to keep working. All the priority requests, as it were. So 64 planks and, what was that other thing? A campfire. Now, one of the things the colonists want for something they're building is tall grass. Minecolonies adds recipes for stuff like tall grass, tall ferns. Hello. How long are you going to be down here? Anyway, so if they're looking for something like that you can't normally make, check REI anyway. Alright, we finally got a little cow hillock. The double gate is awesome. She
Good
wants
to see you.
She needs a house. But we're building one. We're gonna need one more house. We're gonna give her that wheat, and she might just go ahead and do her thing. Yeah, delightful. She doesn't even go in there to do it. We had a lot of problems with the cows escaping in all the mods 9. 10? 9. There were just cows everywhere all over our colony. One of the curious things about the Shire houses is that right now they're building these little rooms. This I dug in because the builder built herself in here. She was like, yes, me, for the love of God, brick, brick, brick. And I had to break her out. So watch out for that. You can also recall a worker from their workstation. The other thing, they did finish up the restaurant. It's quite nice. These blocks, these panels, you make in the architect's cutter. There's all different kinds. They have all different applications. They're just like trapdoors, except they don't go flippy flippy. And we also have this horrible platform right in the middle of everything. This playthrough, I don't want to build out. I don't want to build down. I want to build up. So this is going to be kind of the footprint of what we build. We're going to try to keep it in 2 chunks, but I'm not going to, freak out if we go bigger than that. Although if we do, that will have to be higher up. The town hall here, I'd imagine, will have some kind of significant vertical component. We do have a little bit of room for some paths and stuff like that. But the first thing that's going to go up here, and the reason I threw it together with, materials that we're not going to keep, is we need to get a farm going, like a proper farm. We've got wheat and potatoes taken care of, so everybody can eat, but we do have the Spice of Life Carrot Edition in the pack again, and I would like to get a start on getting ourselves some hearts from that. But that sort of thing in the farm up here is gonna have to wait until next time. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.